Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is April 12, 2024. Here is another weekly edition for our daily analysis. This is a weekly edition as we are just getting into second week of April. We finally saw something that we were waiting for a long time, and seems like market just proved itself to us that still there are lots of good buying opportunities coming down the road. We didn't miss any rally because whenever I chase the price goes away. But whenever I'm waiting for a price is coming back to us. And I believe that the next 2-3 weeks are going to be a good buying opportunity coming to us. And we should just take it as a great buying opportunity. The reason that I'm talking about is if you look at the monthly chart, here is the S&P 500 monthly chart. So we just kind of like initiate this area as a good potential for reversal. And fair enough, we just got a reversal in months of April right now. Still, middle of the month, we have halfway to go, but this is the area that everyone needs to pay attention. Also, this is kind of like over stretched in a monthly chart as well. So we need to see some kind of like a pullback. If you see a month or two pullback, you should take it as a very, very good, bullish, healthy correction. So you shouldn't wait for, I'm not waiting for any crash or something. If you go to weekly chart, let me just show you the weekly chart here. So if you use a Fibonacci tool, which everyone needs to use that one, from this low to this high, so market is just going downside to fulfill the first target, which is going to be a 5,000. There is going to be opportunity if it goes down even to 48 to 4,900. So that's going to be the area that I'm just looking for, 48 to 49. And this is the box that I was looking for, a reversal. And for sure, reversal just a nail in. And also we were talking about this leading indicator, which is my IMI indicator, always goes to reversal prior price action. So this is pretty cool stuff. And this time again, it shows itself that we were right. So if this one goes down almost to here, or even that's going to be the best opportunity if we get to overbought condition. So this means market reversal is coming down the road. But right now, we haven't seen kind of like overbought condition. We are kind of, oversold condition. We're seeing some kind of like a reversal in IMI. Price wise, we are kind of like confirming that one market is reversing to the downside. So the first target that I'm just looking for is 5,000. As I said, here is SMA 20 on a weekly basis, which we can get into this as a good support, which is going to be 49.43. So if we get there next week, by next week, so we will get to some kind of like a 5,000. I'm not surprised if we see some kind of like a 5,000 is gonna just lose its channel next week. Then we are going to kind of like see a more pullback here to this area, which is gonna be ultimate fantastic buying opportunity if you ask me, if we get to 48 to 4,900. So stay tuned for this one. I'm kind of like staying on the side. I accumulate my cash. We kind of like about some stocks which was beaten already. Actually, they didn't lose today in ugly sell-off today. So today sell-off was pretty broad-based sell-off, and we took profit the first target on Apple trade, so which was fantastic for us when everyone's kind of like, not everyone, but most people losing their money. We just took profit, and also we booked some profit in the other shares, which my subscribers got alert as well. But right now, we are just accumulating our cash for next buying opportunity. And I believe that the next buying opportunity is coming 5,000 to 4,800, which is going to be a fantastic, healthy correction for S&P 500. So if it goes down, let's say, if we get down to here to somewhere around right now, we are at 3%. So if it goes to SMA 20, which is going to be around 5,000, that's going to be a 6,000, 6%. If it goes to this level, which is going to be 9.59% correction, which is going to be a great, great, great buying opportunity. So let's wait for something around 5 to 10% correction. That's going to be the maximum level that I'm looking at. Probably 5 to 6% is going to be enough for this correction, and we can get back to the rally. So the timing, I should say, April, May, not this one actually, I just stretch a lot. So April, May, you should see some kind of like a correction move. And then when we get to the June period, we should see some kind of like a good summer rally, and we should see some kind of like a June, July, even August. Could be middle of August, after like a second half of August is always tricky. But August is going to be choppy. But June, July, we should see some kind of like a good rally, even to new all-time high. And we should just expect as a good buying opportunity this coming correction. Moving on to daily chart, which is here. So daily chart, we obviously for the first time we got into SMA 50 in a daily chart. So probably market will find a bounce here in Monday session. We may see some kind of like a pullback, but that pullback is going to be very, very limited, and we can see some kind of like a continuation to the downside to 5,000. It's going to be a good amount of support here. I'm just looking for engulfing 5,000 to 49.48, so which is going to be this wide range bar. So if we get there in months of February, this means February, March is going to be kind of like a corrective move. Actually, it can go all the way down, so it's going to lose its gain here, which is going to be a fantastic buying opportunity. And timing wise, again, I'm just waiting for this one happening in months of May. So we will see how it goes with that one. Moving on to, let me save this. Moving on to Nasdaq, which was kind of like at the same approach. Nasdaq is coming down, just heading SMA 50 on a daily chart. If you go to weekly chart, let me just pull out the weekly chart. We still kind of like a stochastic, just to show us a bear reversal here. It's kind of like a confirming with a price wise, so we can see some kind of like an action going down to 17,400, and then coming down again to 16,000 area. So 16,200 to 16,600. That's going to be the level that I'm just looking for months of May as a good buying opportunity, which is coming along this previous top or new all-time high. So that's going to be the approach that I'm just looking at. If we go to daily chart here, so daily chart in Nasdaq, we see some kind of like a choppiness here. But if we lose this 17,500, I should say we can go all the way down to 17,300 to 16,900 for the first support. But I believe that the real scenario is going to be here. So the real scenario is going to be here, which is going to be 16,500 to 16,800. So I'm going to just put my kind of like a box here and waiting for this one. This area in months of May could be a great buying opportunity. If market gives us that opportunity, I'm going to take it as well. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones, and heavy value names are kind of like showing the reversal. This is a weekly chart. We engulf SMA 20 to the downside. So I believe that Dow is heading into this box, which is going to be this area, somewhere around, let's say, 35,700 to 36,900. So this 1,000 area-ish is going to be the previous top for Dow Jones. And I believe that, let me just clean this stuff here. So I believe that if it goes here, we should see some kind of like a bottoming formation. And if we see some kind of like a reversal in months of May, so next 2-3 weeks, we should just expect a good kind of like a bottom here for a very, very bullish signal for the market. Still, bull is not over yet, so we should see some kind of like a good price action after that. Moving on to gold, which kind of like is showing a great reversal today. So this is a daily. If we go to weekly chart, we see some kind of like a very, very nice shooting a star at the top. We just got into 24. I believe that a 24.30. So we just nailed the goal nicely, and it can go down. Obviously, can go to 2,300. I'm not expecting a more downside in gold. Probably $100, $200. That's going to be the maximum for the daily perspective. I'm just looking for 2,300. Basically, let me just bring this box here. So if it goes here somewhere around here, you should see some kind of like a reversal for a great buying opportunity. I'm just waiting for gold. This happens as well. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to silver, which kind of like a very, very sharp sell-off today. It was pretty close to this 30, but look at this pivot here. So this is very, very important area for silver. And we can go down. If it goes down here to let's say here is the area that I'm just looking for, silver. So we can just bring it up, and this is the area that I'm just looking for. And this is 27.26, let's say. That's going to be very, very aggressive correction. But if it goes there, I should say we should take it as a good buying opportunity. Middle of this wide range bar. So let's say this wide range bar here, somewhere around here. Let me just put it here, this line. This can be kind of like a reversal area for silver. And if it goes there, then we are gonna see another rally coming down the road. I'm not stopping being bullish on this. I still bullish on this, and I believe that when it goes here, that's going to be the next buying opportunity, something like this, for a potential engulfing $30 to 32. So there are lots of good names coming to us, and we are kind of like waiting for that one. I can't wait to see these names are getting back to the bullish momentum. Moving on to crude, which was kind of like a negative today. Crude is shooting a star as well. So this bullish consolidation still is intact, but if it goes below 84, I should say, it can go easily down to this lower part of this bullish channel here. So we can see some kind of like scenario that crude and other commodities actually going down as well. Again, months of April, May could be a kind of like a corrective move. But if it goes down here, so we should see some kind of like a bullish price action taking over again with this name. If it goes below this, obviously we are getting back to this bear custom, but right now there is no need for that one. Still looking for this area as a good buying opportunity, which is going to be 78 to $80, which is going to be $5-6 down for crude, which is going to be a possible scenario. Moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is down today, again supported by this trend line. If it goes below this trend line over the weekend, then we can see Bitcoin is coming down as well, which I believe correction is coming to all asset classes. Bond yield even is going down. So bond yield is down today. Lots of Federal Reserve chairmen, they were talking about no rate cut, or kind of like a one rate cut possibly in December time, which kind of like a very, very bearish news for the market. And that's why market didn't like it and goes down. But bond yield didn't put a pressure on it. So bond yield even goes down. Seems like bond yield is kind of like going the opposite direction, saying, no, you can't hold that much. Probably you need to do rate cut sooner than you say. Treasury is uptick today, but coming down as sellers to control, still is in buying area. I believe that Treasury knows what it's doing. So it's interesting. VIX had a fantastic surge to the upside, going all the way up to $19, coming down, close above $16. Important area still. Volatility could be kind of like a good play, but this is very, very long shadow. So whenever we get this long shadow at the top, this means potential choppiness is coming to the market. And but right now we should see VIX didn't go below $15 as well. So this means I know there is a long shadow at the top, but below $15 is a good support. Dixie going another surge to the upside. 106, this is fantastic. So Dixie can go to 107 or 106.50. So that's going to be huge. Actually, there is going to be a huge resistance here up there. So if I just drag this box here, you will see that there's going to be lots of resistance here. Moving on to magma indicator coming down after hours, it took a hit as well. Apple, which was our first target, here's the area, and look at the shadow here, it just touched it and then reversed back down. However, still hold up positive nicely. Amazon going down $2.92. Meta coming down after hours, it goes lower. Microsoft going down as well. $6. Google $1.68 down. Even after hours, it goes lower. Netflix going down $5.95. These ones are not ugly. The ugly names are coming, so stay with me. Tesla, $3 down 2%, still holding up this 157. SMH is coming down, and I believe that these ones are about to roll over. So semiconductors can put lots of pressure on the market, especially technology. Stocks, the same pattern, already rolled over. Taiwan Semiconductor rolled over and nicely took a hit after hours as well. AMD just a broken this bearish consolidation to the downside. I believe that this bearish consolidation is intact. Right now, AMD is heading to this first level, which is going to be 135, 140. And if it goes down here, I'm going to buy with two hands, which is going to be 111 to 125. So we will see which one is going to show the reversal. NVIDIA coming down as well, took hit after hours, 2% to 2.68% to the downside. Texas Instrument took a hit. Lamb Research, $26. This bullish consolidation is about to fail. If it goes below 900, it can easily go to 813. XLF, which is kind of like at the bloodbath here. So financials, they're not doing great. So that's why Dow was leadership in a downside. So XLF, I can't hold this area. Potentially, we'll see some kind of like a support around 38. But I believe that the real support is coming here, 36 to 37. So we will see. KBE, 44 cents down. KRE coming down, 42 cents. JP Morgan took real hit, a just sharp sell-off. Good earning though, but market doesn't like it just because it's slightly lower in net income, I believe, in one area, which I'm not sure. I just need to have a look. But JP Morgan is a valuable stock. It just go higher and higher and higher parabolically. So it hit a 200 level, which is going to be I should say months high, and it can go lower after that. So I'm still looking for some kind of like a more choppiness, but I believe that JP Morgan can find its support somewhere around here. The ideal scenario is going to be 156 to 160. So that's going to be the level that I'm just looking for. Moving on to Goldman Sachs, coming down $7.99. Bank of America, 56 cents down. Wells Fargo, 22 cents down. And GDX, gold miners, they just took a reversal today at the very, very important level. So they can go down. I believe that they could go down here and here. So there are two levels that I'm just looking for. These two area, which is going to be this area and that area. So that's going to be very, very important level for GDX. I believe that the second one, which is going to be 29 to 30, is going to be a fantastic buying opportunity. I'm just waiting for this one to get in more. GDXJ hit a 44, then coming down. AEM at 22 cents and down. And AEM is kind of like showing a reversal. Newmont after good surge to the upside, just coming back down to this, which is kind of like a bearish, but it can go to test this level. I should say Newmont, there are lots of supports here. So if you see $35 Newmont and right now 38, so we should see some kind of like a reversal happening here. Franco-Nevada coming down today sharply as well, so 2.70% to the downside. And gold Barrick, after hitting $18 or so, $18.97, coming down reverse to the downside. So this is the area that I was looking for. Look at that. So this is exactly the level that we initiated before and recognized in our chart. So we are not surprised at all. Moving on to XLE, which is the energy spider. Seems like correction, the serious correction is there and it can go lower. XOP coming down as well. OAH, a great hit today, and Exxon coming down as well. Chevron just took a hit, and I believe that this one can be laggard for a long time. So all in all, I should say be patient and be careful for the next 2-3 weeks. But good buying opportunity is coming, and we are kind of like waiting for this long time. And remember, patience is the key in this market. Have a fantastic weekend. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.